Hello, my name is Al, and today I'm going to be showing you my process on making this space-themed princess doll. I love aliens and space and stars, so naturally I wanted a set of dolls using that aesthetic. After prepping an area Huntington doll, I started in with pastels. I wanted her look to be sweet and cute and innocent, so I kept closer with the pinks and the purple, and tried to keep with the same color scheme that you find in her hair. I wanted to layer it up over time to get that nice gradient effect. But I admit a lot of it kind of starts to all look the same color near the end. I start putting in some blues and some purples, but admittedly it ends up overall kind of just a gradient between pink and purple. I still think the ending result looks nice, but I think maybe going in a little deeper with the blue might have helped out the galaxy vibe. But I think I'll keep that in mind for the other few alien dolls I do. I chose Aria because I liked her skin tone, and I thought it would work well with the sort of galaxy effect I wanted to do with the pinks and the purples. She has this sort of pale, white, sparkly skin that I thought would work really, really well and be really cute. I really like the ending result, so I guess I made the right decision there. After that, I start penciling in her eye shape. I wanted her to have really big, kind of cutesy eyes, not a lot of makeup, but with really cute eyelashes and things like that. I kind of go back and forth on exactly how much and where the eyelashes are, but eventually they make a spot. Between that and the eyebrows always end up moving on me a lot, especially since eyebrows have so much to do with how their expression looks in the end, so I always tend to change where they are and move them around. But I feel like that's a lot of the face-up, is just picking that spot. After that, I start going in with the white color pencil to start planning where I'm going to be putting her little star freckles. I didn't really have a specific plan for that, so I sort of just go where I guess my heart tells me. It's sort of the best plan you have when you're placing things randomly. So I start body blushing. I've always been told that body blushing is a great way to like put more life into a doll and make them more kind of living looking, I guess. But you'll notice that all of this is pretty much gone by the time the doll is finished. I probably should have made sure she got sprayed with MSC, or I probably should have just waited to do this till the end. But it looks nice now. But yeah, I have to go back and redo a lot of this body blushing, especially around the knees. Because most of this rubs off by the time the doll is completely finished. So something I'll have to be more careful with in the future. After that, it's time to start building up some more color in the face-up with the watercolor pencils. I start to really bring out where those star freckles are and the whites of her eyes, and I start putting in the black of the eyeliner just to start giving more of an idea of how things are going to look and what style things are going to be in before I switch to using acrylic paint. After that, I switched to paint. I use a mix of both acrylic paints and gouache paints. Gouache is really similar to acrylic. It can be a little bit easier to use, and the colors are really potent and vibrant, so it's perfect for face-ups. So I start adding in the color variety in her eyes and in her lips. I don't know, I always like how bright and colorful paints get on a face-up. I know a lot of people like to just go on with just the colored pencils, but I always feel like paint is a little bit more colorful and vibrant. I wanted to keep her color scheme very simple, just pretty much the pinks and the purples, and really just keeping it as close to her color scheme that she already has going on in her hair as possible. Then I start to add the pupils to the eyes. This is really important because it really starts to show where your doll is looking, and they start to have a little bit more character at this point. I also use this time to sort of clean up a lot of things and make sure things are exactly where I want them to be before I start to move on with some more color choices and inevitably more cleanup. There's always more cleanup to do. After that, I start to use a little pin to start making more of those freckle decorations on her face. I love this effect. I feel like it's really easy and really cute. It's a perfect way to get freckles, and I'll probably use it like way too much later on as well. I also start to add some more white paint to the big star freckles to kind of pull them out of her pink galaxy face. This is pretty much my favorite part of the face-up. I think this ends up looking super cute, and I think it worked out really well. Then I start to add a little bit more color variety into her eyes. I start to add some brighter pinks and some darker purples just to sort of make her eyes pop out some more and give them a little bit more detail. After that, it's time to put in the eye shines. Using that kind of the end of the pin, I go ahead and put those in. And I actually put two little eye shines in there just to sort of sell this big cutesy eye effect. And after one last coat of Mr. Super Clear, it's time to add on the gloss. Now, my gloss varnish kind of has a tendency to pick color up, so I have to be super careful with it. So I tend to not use a lot of it. And that finishes up the face-up, and it's time to move on to the outfit. So my sewing technique is really kind of messy, so I didn't film any of it, but basically what I do is I take the outfit she was wearing already and I deconstruct that to create a pattern for a prototype, and then I fix that prototype into the actual garment. I always make sure to fit things before I sew them, and I do the exact same thing for the skirt she's wearing. I make a prototype and then I fix any mistakes with the prototype onto the original. Then, after some fixing and some cleanup, I go ahead and add some frills and a little petticoat out of this mesh, I guess? I'm not sure what it's called, but it really adds something to the outfit. And then I add this little star bead as sort of the centerpiece of the outfit. I give her a short, simple, cute little bob, and then I accessorize that with a star headband using star beads and sequence needles. I glue together this cute little headband. I love how it turned out, and I think it really actually dressed up the short hairstyle. After adding one more star to her outfit, I go ahead and start painting her accessories. Now, I'm not sure why this was, but these shoes took a ton of layers to finally get the color to stick, especially later on when I go in with the pink and the purple. For some reason, it just took a lot of layers for the color to even remotely start to stick. So I'm not sure if that has to do with the acrylics I'm using or with the plastic, but eventually the colors do stay on. It just takes quite a few different layers. After the shoes are complete, I finish off her accessories by modifying her belt and painting that pink. And with that, all of her accessories and her outfit and her face-up are done. And there she is! I've been calling her Cassie, and she is the alien princess of a beautiful and peaceful planet where she is known for being sweet and kind, but a little bit clumsy and forgetful. Thank you so much for watching my very first doll repaint video. If you'd like to see any more of my work, either my repaints or my storyboards, you can go ahead and hit subscribe. And I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments sections about what you guys thought. I'm going to be making Cassie a few more friends, so there should be some more doll videos coming up soon. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys again really soon.